Welcome, Dave, Wayne. Thank you for being here.
Good morning.
Dave, tell us more about this new virtual offering available to help people discuss and learn more about COVID, especially those with underlying medical conditions.
Yeah, so the COVID Advocacy Exchange is a completely free platform. You can find us at covidadvocacyexchange.com. And for all of us, I'm a 2-time cancer survivor. I was diagnosed as pre-diabetic last year. We're already dealing with so many of these issues. And then COVID really, came on top and knocked us off balance. And this COVID Advocacy Exchange is a place where people can connect with some of the experts in these disease areas, world-leading experts supporting patients, but also have a place to have conversations with others who understand what we're going through.
Mm-hmm. And so how do the virtual sessions actually work?
So anybody can visit us at covidadvocacyexchange.com. All the information is there about the timing of these sessions. Our next one is this Thursday, October 8th at noon Eastern. And this week we'll be focused on getting back to work. So we've got some experts who are focused on, creating work environments that take into account how we as patients deal with things and some of the support and special things we want to do, creating better environments. And then we'll all break out into sort of breakout sessions, and people will get to share what they're affected with or what they're dealing with, and together how we create better solutions.
Wonderful. And Wayne, let's bring you in. What has been the reaction so far, and what organizations are involved?
Well, thanks. I'm the CEO of the Fatty Liver Foundation, and we're perhaps the largest comorbid community in America. 100 million Americans have fatty liver disease, and most don't know it. So it puts us on the front lines of this COVID situation, because any comorbid problem raises your risk. So as part of our outreach, it's important to be able to communicate with people about the various aspects of COVID and dealing with the issues and dealing with your particular situations. But one of the things that is really most important about the Advocacy Exchange is that we've brought together a large number of patient groups for all kinds of diseases. So when you bring all of the disease community together, we really represent public health. We are the public health community writ large, and the ability to have so many voices from so many specialties that are focused on the issue of how do we deal with life in COVID and how do we cope with the impacts on our individual patient communities and society has just been really gratifying, and the acceptance of the platform by the community has just been fabulous. We've had something like 15,000 people visit us at this point, and it's a very good tool for people to gain better understanding of how this all works and to have a sense of community that is so hard to come by when we're isolated the way we are.
Yes, sir. And how have you found it's helping those within the Fatty Liver Foundation community, and is that how it's helping most people?
Well, I think it helps to understand that you're not alone in a lot of cases, because when you're in lockdown and you're wondering what's going to happen, being able to reach out to people who have similar situations and they're dealing with similar problems, and to have access to information that can apply to you is really important. And it's hard to find that in a single place. The internet has got lots of stuff, but it doesn't really provide community in the way that we do on the exchange.
Dave, in closing, you mentioned this a little bit earlier. You touched on this, but what can you guys tell us about upcoming sessions and how people can get involved?
Yeah, thank you. Well, to me, what's really remarkable, I've been a cancer advocate for nearly a decade, but to be in these sessions with people that are, dealing with the other disease areas like Wayne and individuals who have multiple sclerosis or cardiovascular disease, I'm learning so much about my own experience through these connections that it's just been really humbling. And so the next one is this Thursday, October 8th at noon, and anybody can go to the website right now at covidadvocacyexchange.com, get all kinds of information, and be a part of the conversation.
Fantastic. I want to thank you both again for being with us. There's something for everyone here, so we appreciate the message very much. Thanks again.